Hey guys, what's up? I'm Travis. Today in this video, we're going to be going over the top 5 baits on Mille Lacs for the month of May. Let's do it. Jumping right into it, I got a Ned rig right here. It's going to be the only bottom contact bait in this top 5. The Ned rig is a great bait, guys. It's just straight up catches them all times of the year, but it's for sure going to be on my deck this spring, specifically in the month of May. You don't know until you get out there whether the fish are feeding down or whether they're feeding up. If they're feeding down, you betcha I'm throwing that Ned rig at them. Bait number 2 right here is a little hair jig. This one I believe is a 3/32. You can throw lighter, you can throw heavier. I got it paired with an 8-foot light rod. Can whip this thing a mile. I'm really only fishing this thing when it's sunny out and there's no wind. If there's a lot of wind, it can be hard to cast this. And I don't know what it is about that calm water, but they really like a hair jig when it's calm out. The next bait I'm going to be throwing is going to be a jerkbait. Nothing screams springtime bass fishing like a jerkbait. And it works great on Mille Lacs. The conditions I'm usually going to pick this thing up first in is when it's nasty out, you know. I like throwing this when it's pretty windy, cloudy, but don't be scared to throw it when it's sunny and calm either, you know. If the fish are active, they're going to be wanting this jerkbait. This is a great lure to throw. Usually I'm going to be throwing around these jerkbaits on points, rock to sand transitions, or a big boulder or something that I see out there. That's going to be the main spots that I target with this. This one is a +1. It goes about 8 feet maybe, 10 feet maybe. So yeah, I'm going to be fishing this thing in less than 10 feet of water for the most part. So the fish are up shallow. Throw a jerkbait at them, see how they react to it. Next bait we got is a little minnow right here. That's right, guys. Shaking a minnow with forward-facing sonar is a big thing nowadays. It works great on Mille Lacs. I'm going to be throwing this over boulders. I'm going to be throwing it on those rock to sand transitions, and I'm going to be hammering them. I know this thing's going to work. Doesn't matter the conditions, this thing's going to get bit. For my minnow setup, I like something that's elastic. It lasts a long time. Don't have to deal with putting new baits on all the time. And then for a head, it's usually like 3/16 is where I'll start with. Sometimes I'll go lighter, sometimes I'll go heavier. It all just depends on the depth you're fishing and how windy it is out. Last bait I'm going to be throwing, guys, is a little swim bait. Swim baits catch them all times of the year, but springtime they really seem to shine. You can throw different sizes, you know, up to 4 inches probably where I'll go in the springtime. You can throw it on 3/16 ounce head, 1/8 ounce, really just depending on the wind and the calmness of the water again and your depth that you're fishing. You can figure out what head to fish. But yeah, guys, that swim bait will round out my top 5 baits on Mille Lacs for May. I'm going to be throwing all these for opener. You know, give each bait, if you didn't figure it out on your first bait, pick up the next one and start fishing with it. You're going to figure out what they want. And there's a lot of other baits that you can throw too. It's not just these 5. These are just my personal top 5 that I've had the best luck on. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Gonna have more content coming on Mille Lacs. Can't wait to go crush some smallies once it opens up here in Minnesota. Gosh, it's gonna be such a good time. If you guys want to get out on the water with me, I'm gonna have availability starting Memorial weekend, I believe. Yeah, guys, like I said, I have availability starting Memorial weekend. Come book a trip with me. We can go smash a big bag of smallies. Maybe get a limit of walleyes too. You can keep some walleyes on the Lacs this year, so that's going to be great. But I'm going to be guiding all summer. in the fall too. So go book your trip, guys, before it gets booked up.